Okay, we're live. It's James speaking. I had a question yesterday during one of our open classrooms, and it was, how do I create a course first, or do I create YouTube videos first? And I got to thinking about this, and a lot of the questions I get are stuff about, where did the content come from? How do you get ideas from content? And should I start doing my course when I start my education business, or is it something I do after? So what I want to do right now this morning is I want to show you a real simple way to turn all of your YouTube videos or any of your YouTube videos into courses. And that is why I recommend that you create YouTube videos first before you create courses. And again, if you haven't joined up, I'm actually creating a course based on what I'm doing right here now while I'm doing it. So I'm doing a YouTube video, but I'm taking this YouTube video and turning it into a course. And you can see the end result here. If you join trainingsites.io, join. This is the actual course that's started to be filled out here. And there's the actual course now that I'm doing while I'm doing the video about how I'm doing this. So I'm practicing what I preach here. I'm copying it, putting it in, and this video will be made into this course with a whole bunch of supplementary information, which is what I'm going to show you how to do now. So here's the big thing. When you're creating a course, there's a lot of different pieces that people think that they have to do. And they get overwhelmed at the start when you go, oh, I have to have my production all set up, and I have to have a full script, and I have to have my syllabus put together and all of that information. What I'm suggesting is, first of all, I'm making a couple assumptions. One is that you have created some kind of topic map or course map on the big picture of all the course materials or the process that you're trying to teach or the outcome you're trying to provide people from your material. So I'm assuming that you have that. I'm also assuming that you have a platform to put this on. I call mine a personally branded campus. That's where I deliver all of this content from. But I'm assuming that you have those. This is just kind of the meat part about I've got a YouTube video. How do I turn it into a course? So let's take a look and see how that happens. Right now, here's a couple of the neat things that you can do. I'm going to open up my channel here, or one of my channels. Let me just get one. I'll go back and we'll just show the screen here so that you can see it. I'm going to go to, we'll just go to my channel and visit it. So one of the things you can do on YouTube is when you have a channel, there's something called playlists here. And if you haven't seen that, there's playlists, you just hit it, and it will show you a series of just that, organized videos. So the first thing you need to do is you can create videos, YouTube videos, but you have to organize them or add the videos in a playlist so that you have some kind of logical process or steps there that you want to teach. And the thing is if you have a 10-step process like I teach for the campus builders, if you have that 10-step process, one of those steps probably has sub-steps or little processes or stuff that you have to teach about an individual step. So in the system that I have, what I do is I say to people, hey, take each of those chunks and create a YouTube video, small one, on those small steps. So if you've done that and you've created some short, small YouTube videos, you should be able to create or get a playlist together of 3 of those videos, 4 of those videos, one long one if you want to, and have those in a playlist. So that's the first thing you need to do, is make sure that those are in a playlist for you and ready to go. The next thing is you're going, okay, great, I got the playlist, that's kind of cool. What do I need to do after that? Well, let me just open this up and let me just show you this one here. Again, these are my notes that I was generating this morning, and these notes are ones that are going to be added to the course on how to create YouTube, how to turn your YouTube videos into courses. So here's the prompts. I want to show you the actual prompts to use that you can use on a YouTube video to create the course material. So if I have a particular video or group of videos, here's the things that you actually need to do live and in real time. The first one is, I'm just going to open these up because I have prompts to use here. We'll open this one up here, and I think I'm going to try the Zoom thing to see if I can get that to work. Tried this yesterday, but there we go, a bit bigger. Okay, so here's the first thing you need to do is you need to have or convert your YouTube videos into transcripts, or at least have the transcripts from the YouTube videos. Now there's a number of tools to do that, Otter, Glasp, or there's a cheat here and I'll show it to you right now. Whenever you are looking at a YouTube video, and if I pick one here as an example, and we'll just pick one as an actual video. It usually takes, sometimes it takes 24 hours for a video to come up, but here's one here. We'll just open this up, and if you don't have it, think you can stop that. If you don't have that, when you're looking at the video, you can do more and scroll down to the bottom, and there's usually one that says show transcript. It's here on the left-hand side. Hopefully you can see that. And then also I have Glasp installed, which is a simple tool here for automatically converting YouTube video to summaries, transcripts and summaries. It's here as well. So you can actually just use this and copy and paste it. So in my case, what I would do is I would just go, and I now have the transcript copied. So just select all that content and keep that in a document, or at least where you're organizing, keeping all your notes. So I've got a 30-minute video that I did here. So I'm just going to copy that and I'm going to save it to a doc, just so that I have it as a file and something that I can work from. We'll just put a brand new video together or a brand new document together, and I'm just going to paste it in. So whenever you're using prompts or doing anything in ChatGPT, obviously the more context you have, the more information that you have that you can give before you start prompting. This is a minimum you need, is the transcript, so that it knows what to work from. So that's the first part. We're going to save that and organize it. I won't do it now. We'll do it in one of the other videos. But I've got that information there. What do I need to do next? Well, the next thing I need to do is just use this prompt. And the prompt says, here's my transcript for lesson 1. Format this into a structured lesson script. So again, I have these available for you in the trainingsites.io. You can actually come and take this course. It's free. All the prompts are there. But all that you're doing is you're saying, hey, based on this transcript, can you please create some kind of introduction, learning points, clear sections with a summary with action steps. So if I've got a playlist and I've got one YouTube video and I have the transcript of it, what this is doing is it's creating the text for an introduction, the sections that are introduced in the particular video that you did, and a summary with action steps. And this is just a basic prompt to get started with. You can use all sorts of additional prompt styles, which I have in the library of all of my prompts. This is just to give you an example of getting started. So first step, convert your transcripts into lesson scripts. In your playlist, if you have 3 videos, you do this 3 times. If you have 5 videos, you do it 5 times. And at the end of it, you're going to have the text for each of the lessons in the course that you've set up. The other thing that I suggest that you do is, it's one thing to have kind of the summary of the lesson that has been converted from the actual transcript. The other thing that I often do is I'll put in, summarize the lessons into a concise, student-friendly lesson summary. Include takeaways, a recap, and a reflective question to basically get people to think, what did I learn in here? How can I apply it? So that's step number 2. And again, the prompts are here directly in the course that I'm creating while I'm doing this. And then I've got generate quizzes and knowledge checks. Create a 5-question quiz for this lesson title and include some different kinds of questions here. Now, some of the platforms that you have may not allow quizzes, so just skip this one, or put it in and change it so it's just reflection questions, or at least true and false ones that don't use one of the learning management software tools, but it's just a quick way to do a true or false and then give the answer on why it's true or why it's false. Next thing is, sometimes you want to say, hey, I want to have something people can print out, a PDF they can take away for after when they're not using it. So why don't we create a worksheet? And again, simple prompt to put it in, and depending on the AI tool that you're using, a lot of them would be able to do exactly that, output a simple PDF. Now, if you haven't got this set up, if it's 3 reflection questions and a space for blank exercises of key concepts, and you have a Canva account, there are probably thousands of different templates you can use. The AI tool like ChatGPT will create the content, but you can just go and edit a PDF if it doesn't generate one that is one that you are happy with. Create a case study. If you want to add a case study or an analogy or add a personal one, you can certainly do that and add 2 to 3 paragraphs explaining the problem, the solution, and the results. You can give more discussion questions, so that's another thing that's available to you to do. Gamification and engagement elements. If your campus or the place that you use for a platform has gamification, it's easy to say, give 1 point for completing a lesson or give 5 points for finishing the course, but set that up if there's any badges or things that are appropriate. And this one can give you some ideas on how to give the rewards or set it up for people. And then structure the course delivery. These are all prompts on how you can organize or deliver the course, whether it be here's all the content or here's lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3 that you have to take in order, or here's lesson 1 this week, here's lesson 2 next week, and structure it this way. So those are the 7 simple steps that you have to follow just from a YouTube video and or YouTube videos. Now, if you come and check this out a little bit later today, and we come back to the courses, and I'm just going to go back here to the home site. If you follow these steps and you're back later this afternoon, when you see this, you'll be able to go to courses. And when we look at this, there's going to be a brand new course, and that brand new course is going to be, where is it? Course sales pages. Oh, it's secret. Hang on 1 sec. It's marked as secret in my platform here. So I'm just going to open this up for a second so that we can see it. Get it to open. And I'm going to mark it as not. I don't want it to be private, so hidden. So I'm going to open this one up so that we have it. There we go. Manage courses. Again, this is Fluent Community that I'm using. And you can see it shows up here because I'm the administrator, but I had it marked as secret. So I'm just going to mark it in on this one. We'll edit the info. And on this one, where is it? Draft. Where did I have it? Secret. I don't want it secret. I'm going to make it public right now so people can see it. Save and close. It's going to be there. And while we're doing this, I'm going to show you one other trick that is covered in it, but I don't have a video for it, is how do you create a thumbnail for this particular course? You can see right now, if we went to the bottom, I had a place for a thumbnail or a photo. I don't have one yet, so here's a quick way to create them. All of the things that I do for courses is I get set up with a template that is in Canva, and basically I just change the text for each of them, and what it ends up is, when I go back and I take a look at my courses, all of the courses basically have an image that is there to get started. Okay, so how does this work? How does this look when you've actually done it? Well, here's an example of one just so that you can see it. And again, make sure if you want access to these, trainingsites.io, join. You can go and join for free. This is an example of one of the ones that I did for my campus map course. And on each of these particular ones, I have a YouTube video. I have the steps or the summary items, and I even used a little tool called napkin.ai, which is free to create graphics directly right within it. So this is easy to do, easy to set up, and it's something anyone can do without making a huge course. So if you want to find out a little bit more on how to do this, watch the video that I do after this when I go through setting it up and putting it directly into my particular campus. Hope you enjoyed it. My name's James. I create these every day, here to help you start, build, and grow an education business. So take care. Expect the best. And of course, like and subscribe, especially the likes. Give me some thumbs up on this. I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, visit trainingsites.io/join to be part of the community where you get access to all of my courses and all of my resources. Take care.